Oh, he's a froggy man. He wishes you many years of life. Cool, Mr. Frogman. The bulls I vaccinated yesterday, have you brought them? The bulls were stolen. Or maybe your bulls perished even. Mother Bodo knows where. Well, did they get stolen or die? If you know where. So have they died or have they been stolen? Look, I'll return in an hour, and if they're not here... Also creepy. Oh, what's this? Hello?
Stop staring at me. Push over.
Okay, where am I going? Where am I? Who am I? Okay, I need to go that way. Let me find arches with clocks. That's what this... I'm going. Walking my way downtown. Do 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 do. Dangerous districts require attention. They cannot be reversed using the map. You have to find an arch with a clock that isn't blocked. Okay, can I stop lagging? What's happening? Is this just how I am now? Those poor devils are looters. They just kept on coming today. There was a rumor that an out-of-town bandit who was packing firepower had been getting busy here. Until suddenly he wasn't anymore. Can't shoot the sand pest, you know. But everyone fancies a firearm these days, so they're flocking to his mortal remains like moths to a flame. So townspeople are arming themselves. They're preparing for the worst by the looks of it. As if this could get any worse. We're managing for now. Those moths had little ammo on them, and some pilfered odds and ends. One fool had stuffed his knapsack full of tin spoons. Probably never seen real silver in his life. Everything's of value has been sent to the town hall. We kept the ammo. Right, hand over the ammo. Every last round. Will do. Laying out these moths here was a good call. Perhaps other hopefuls will get the message. Oh, that's the changeling kid.
Ugh. It's so cold, isn't it? Like, cold, cold.
Listen to me, Bachelor. Please just set our differences aside. They're accusing me of being the sand plague itself. Oh, dearest, once I learned that you woke up on the eve of the pandemic in an empty grave with no memory, you seemed a perfect candidate for patient zero. Don't you laugh at me. You know I'm helping you. We're in this together, working towards one goal. We're just different, so we each do it in our own ways, however we can. Just yesterday, you were hissing at me and assuring me you had power over death, that you hold us all in your hands, that you can bind and destroy, didn't you? Remind me, please. So, Clara is... There's, like, regular Clara, and then she's, like, a changeling. She's actually really evil. I think she ends up killing somebody. That wasn't me. Not me, but my double, my twin sister I didn't know. I've told you, and that horror specs of yours, too. He didn't believe me for some reason, even though he did see us two together. Yeah, so, like, she has, like, an evil twin changeling sister or whatever. The Haruspex is the other doctor. That's their word for doctor. And yet the plague follows you wherever you go, and that's a fact. It's the other way around. I just feel where the infection will erupt next, and I go there to help. Please, you have to believe me. If only I had a single reason to believe you. If anyone, it's she who's ruining my reputation. My twin sister. She must be here somewhere. Try looking around. You might be able to catch her. Will you believe me then? Farewell, you pitiful delusional changeling. Does she not have... Oh, she does have pupils. I didn't think she had pupils for a second. Okay, I'm running out of time. The plague's fog conceals danger. Equip the prototype. Difficult case. The diagnosis was Almost clear, but the patient denied a symptom. Need to visit his house to find the kind of sick he is. Boop.
Damn them! Can't think like that.
Okay, so what do I need to do? What do I do with this? I have no idea what just happened. The ones lying on the ground cannot be saved, only relieved of suffering. If I help them in their passage from this world, I can take their time for myself. Well then. Euthanasia. It requires the same resource as combating my own mind. Injected drugs shift the cursor along the gauge. You must land within the highlighted zone before the dying person's heart speed spikes. Overdosing will amplify suffering, and I must alleviate it. The patient's passage away was swift and painless. Okay, cool. So I have gained time. I don't know what that does. So I need to go... Oh, oh. Oh boy. What do I need to take? I need madness.
Half a tone louder.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Hello?
It was quiet in Thanatica.
Ghost of Christmas Past, is that you? Okay, moving on. What? I don't think I should walk through them. Oh no. I'm bad at this. At least I didn't add to their suffering. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I need to go through here. Okay, so now I'm in the correct district. So I just need to go up here and take a left. Be reminded once again that you're denied entrance to the abattoir. Okay. Okay, well, I can't talk to him, so. Hello? Milk. Hello, bull. Ox? That's an ox. I don't know my animals.
Don't want to hear this.
Don't want to hear what? Okay, I don't want to go. Okay. I want to explore, but I don't know how long it's gonna... Not how long. I don't know how much it's gonna let me explore. Hello, Jake. How are you? Oh. Even now, they think they're belongings. Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. Wee woo, wee woo.
Thoughts galloping.
Like horsies. I break you.
Ones don't lie.
Yes, I do. Okay, it's this house up here. So I think... Yeah, okay. Knock, knock. Okay, cool.
Misophonia, Denkovsky.
Oh, that causes me to get mania? Oh, stop going up! Stop!
Tired of this noise.
Whew. My bad. What a mess. Even though the house looks presentable overall, his room is awful. Hello, person. Two patients turned over to the assistant. The third one is a tough nut to crack. General cleaning. Something was spilled here. Hello. I just mopped that floor and now you're walking all over it. It took forever to scrub clean, you know. Look at that devastation. Impressive. How did it even happen? Stop with that clowning, will you? First, he's turning the bathroom upside down, but it's our only one for all these apartments. People wash their kids here and take their own baths on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They keep it clean. And now there's you with your remarks. Bet you're a pal of Falat's, aren't you? Falat is in the hospital now. He's under observation. I'm here to find out how he got sick. So Falat's in the hospital. Perhaps that's for the best. Have you been living in the same house for long? Do you know him well? We've known each other since we were kids. He was like a brother to my husband. I helped him out his whole life with cleaning and cooking and whatnot. He was a loner with no one to take care of him, and it wasn't too much trouble for me. We were neighbors after all, and friends. Falat was lucky to have you. At this rate, I'll soon start to envy people who live in these small towns where everyone knows everyone. We've drifted apart a little as time went on, but he used to always thank me. Then one day it was like, bam, he forgot everything. Never said a word anymore. Scurried past me to his apartment, eyes down. No hello, no goodbye. But he sure showed this bathroom who's boss. So this sort of frenzied rage isn't typical of Falat? He'd never trashed anything before and was well behaved? What kind of person this is typical of is an easy guess. You often get this with drunks. One moment he sits there quietly, and then he's delirious all of a sudden. With all of this ruckus and mess, he didn't even punch anyone out. Oh, at least he didn't punch anyone out. Has he been a drunk for long? Was this his first delirium tremens episode, or has he had them before? He didn't drink before, but go ahead and look out that window. The town's falling to pieces. It's enough to make a saint start drinking. It's like people have gone crazy. Some grabbed a bottle, some grabbed a knife. It's hard to stay human. Everyone's inner beast is looking to break out. So you know for certain that Falat trashed this place in a drunken haze, or is that just what you're assuming? Well, what do you think happened? He didn't just trash the shared bathroom. He was sick all over it. The whole place is a mess. I thought I'd never get it clean. Do you know what it's like to mop up someone else's vomit? How would a smart dresser like you know that, eh? Filet vomited, that's what matters. It's a symptom that hasn't been noted before. Have you figured out everything you needed? I'd like to finish with the cleaning here. The kids from downstairs will be here soon to wash their hands before eating. They'll be better off if they don't see this mess. Just a minute. Is there anything else you can tell me about Falat? Do you happen to know any illnesses he's had in the past, chronic or acute, whatever you can remember? No, that man was never sick, strong and tough as a cart horse, and I mean, I could easily imagine him pulling an actual cart. That was why they hired him to guard the Olgimsky meat cannery back in the day. Guarding the meat processing plant is a tough job. It may have been the thing that undermined his health to begin with. If you ask me, Falat may be built for the job, but it's not a job for him. The termitary needs security to make sure the steep brutes aren't beating about town. But he was getting sentimental about them. That's why he and I fell out. We argued about whether worms and herb brides were our equals. Some security guard. He argued with me too about whether it's right to keep people locked up in the face of a looming epidemic, about whether people should ever be isolated for their own good. What a thing to say. Stop trying to confuse me. I don't have time to pick your philosophizing apart. Anyway, I've got a bathroom to finish cleaning. Falat got into philosophizing too, and it both destroyed our friendship and made him an alcoholic. There's no good in that. Can we go back to his drinking once more? Your delirium hypothesis is logical, but it's still only a conjecture. In fact, his denial of a drinking habit sounded very sincere to me. Who wants to confess to something shameful like that? The thing is, lifelong sots are proud of it, and it's the new-made ones who are ashamed. I hope he's ashamed. It's anyone's darn guess if he is. It's like he's been a completely different man. For all I know, he's lost all sense of himself at this point. Gone completely off his rocker. I wouldn't say his thoughts were incoherent. He has episodes, you know. Before he trashed the bathroom, I'd hear the muttering coming from behind his door every night, and he lives alone, no family, and no one visits him. My husband and I used to be his only friends. He started talking to himself, and that's a sure sign. Why didn't you say that right away? You seem like a smart woman, but even you make getting this information feel like pulling teeth. This changes the picture completely. And you? Why didn't you take your shoes off right away when you walked in? Because you didn't think of it. Neither did I with the muttering. Have I told you everything now? I have my limits too, you know. Mopping floors is hard enough, but bad-mouthing a former friend is harder. I'm sorry for the poor dummy. Where is Falat's room? I'd like to take a look before I go, after all. It's further down the hallway. Here's the key. I've got work to do. Been breaking my back for half a day here, and whose fault is it? A fool who's also a drunk now. Poor soul. You've been very helpful. Thank you. Used to be... This one? Nope. This one? Ew. Crusty. No label on the pills. Can't tell where they are from the appearance. Falat took them. Did he know he was sick? Why is there a kid in here? Even rats would probably be disgusted. Who would eat it? Why are you in here? Well, this is news. The neighbor told me Falat lived alone. You're angry. I have no idea what you're saying. Hello, I said. Why have you come? No, why are you here? I've got nowhere to go. Don't kick me out. Are you Falat's son? You don't look much like him. Not going back to the Warren. Oh, you must be from the Termitary. You're just who I need. You people call it the Termitary. You smell like danger. Go your own way. Will you tell me what's in there then, in detail, please? People are there. What else do you want? We live there. You're hiding your eyes, lad. I don't think you're telling me the whole truth. Look, it's better if you don't joke around with me. I'll tell, just let me go. There's a crawl hole out of the Warren. A Kai Falat watches it. Helped me to go around the angry guards. Oh, he's been helping people sneak out of the cannery. Why didn't you just stay there? Let me guess, love struck? Or did you break your code of laws? Have you people even got one? You can speak properly. Don't pretend to be so Falat took you in. The hallucinations of his was you? It was you. He was talking to you in the night, not voices in his head. Falat took in, hid, sheltered, so no one sees. No one returns me to the Warren. Talk quietly, so no one hears. Your neighbor heard anyway, but don't worry, she thought Falat was out of his mind. If you keep quiet, she won't notice you. Where's Falat? How is he? Finally, some sensible talk. He's in the hospital, he's ill. I'm a doctor, and I need to find out what he's ill with. Will you help me? I will. Falat sickens. I saw it. He sickens. Does Falat drink vodka, wine, those steep herb infusions of yours? At first glance, I can't see a single bottle. Not a drop, strict on himself, doesn't allow me neither. Huh, Falat wasn't lying then, so his vein problems must indeed be from standing up at work and not from drinking. How else can I help? Save Falat. I found some pills, medicine, what are these? Who was taking them? We don't use these in the steep. Falat said that they are so the head doesn't ache. Another symptom, good. His head hurt. Stay put, don't you dare sneak away. I need to look around and then I'll ask you more in a bit. Oh, did I miss something? Okay, so there's like moldy food. Why are there apple cores everywhere? Oh, what's that? Wet rags. Used to put them on his forehead. Question mark. Talk to him about that. Now that you've promised to help me, will you tell me what happened to Falat? I will. Falat seconds, Those rags on the bed look like they were used in a compress to bind something hot or cold over an injury. Do you know anything about that? I do. Falat was hot, tossed and turned. I put cold on him. So he had a fever and he didn't mention it during the interview. I worry for him. What's this mousetrap doing here? Is it just in case, or are there actually mice in this place? Lots of them. Bold. Walk here like it's their home. Mice and rats spread disease. A diagnosis is coming to mind at once, but I need to double check. Townsfolk live in houses, call us beasts. Cleaner in the steep. Better. They know nothing. There's something rotten on the table. Did you eat it? Is this what made Falat vomit? Hungry. We needed. Falat's not rich. Vlad pays the guards so little. Was enough for one, not enough with me. Hard to feed two. Falat walked, looked for cheap food. They cheated, sold rottens. So did Falat eat that rotten stuff or did he not? Did he get sick from food poisoning? This is scary. I never thought to eat the rat. Even Falat forbade. Then his hunger came, crazy like. Grabbed everything, gobbled everything. I took away, hid, told him bad, rotten will hurt. He didn't listen, like possessed by some hungry beast. And you never noticed such indiscriminating behavior before? A change in feeding pattern is certainly telling. Never saw a man wolf bad food like that. So mice, headache, fever, hunger, and the vomiting, fatigue, and skin reddening. The veins are ruled out. But what happened in the bathroom? The neighbor says Falat drunkenly. No, he doesn't drink. He'd eaten bad food, couldn't keep it down, didn't want to make a mess in here, so he went where he could do it. And there, water's there for washing. Water scared him. Heard the dripping, went crazy. Can a man be scared of water? Oh. I really should take you to the hospital too. You know what? You saw what happened to Falat. You might catch it too. If you feel unwell, don't tough it out. Come to us at once. Okay, so I need to go in here. Okay, so Nephropathia epidemica? Maybe? Disease caused by a group of viruses varying with the epidemic focus. Humans contract the virus from animals in their waste, that would be the rats. The disease begins acutely with fever, rapid heartbeat, nausea, and or vomiting, accompanied by headache and photophobia. After 3 days, a rash appears on the skin and facial flushing becomes evident. The disease causes internal bleeding, leading to patient's death. People in contact with animals. I think this is it. Okay. So what do I do? Okay. Hello. I'm good with that. Can I spin it?
Drilling my temples.
I'm sorry I touched it. My bad.
Be quiet.
Okay, crazy lady. Oh, that's closed off. That's not helpful. So I think... Yes, looks perfectly fine. Yes. Now to know where I'm going. No touchy. Oh, hey, look at me, doctor, and make sure to take a good look. Are you upset about something? Upset? Oh, he is upset. Listen, I can't talk to you about important matters when you can't get a hold of yourself. Uh-huh, long time no see, little saint girl. You move fast, don't you? You're beside yourself, doctor. Your senses are out of tune, which means you don't even understand which world you're in. You're looking at me here, and you see who knows what. No, I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm hallucinating because of exhaustion. I should take a deep breath, count to 30. Talk to all the protagonists. Let's see. Okay, so...
Every creak like a gunshot.
Dude's going crazy. Hey, there's the Axos. Sin night of good life to you. Here are your bulls. Are you still not glad to have them? Glad to hear it, but you're quite certain that these are the same bulls? Can you not tell bulls' faces apart? He can't even tell Odonga apart by their faces. We are all the same to him, like beasts. The Odonga are the frog-like people. They're worm. They call them worms. By the way, how come you're here and not the Odonga? Are they afraid I'll punish them for their carelessness? You've insulted them. The worms don't want to deal with you anymore. The worms believe you're a bad man. A churlish, ungrateful man. Hello? Don't they want the epidemic to be over? Are you going to take our bull's blood? I need to make today's vaccine first. After that, I'll get on with the universal one. Seek a bull's wisdom. I don't know if I really seeked his wisdom. They like forced me to talk to him. Who the hell are you? Finally, I've been waiting for you, Dr. Jankowski. As you can see, I've allowed our volunteer orderlies to leave on break, but they'll all return as soon as you give the word. Good, rest is necessary. Let them have a smoke, visit their families. Who knows, they might not get another chance. Consider it done, but what of the third patient, Falat, the termitary guard? Do you have a diagnosis? I haven't put him to sleep yet. I thought he might be useful to you again. I visited his place in the Skinners, had a look around, spoke to neighbors, and someone else. I understand his illness. Just be sure to put it in the document and stamp it too. What? My little, I barely recognize... Mr. Little, not my little. I barely recognize you. Are you going to teach me how to maintain patient records now? I need to talk to him. Here you are. What took you so long, doctor? Did my mice detain you? I met a mouse in the apartment. A huge one, the size of a teenage boy. You wouldn't happen to know how it crawled from the cellar. So you met him. I tried to protect him with everything I had. I went to your hospital so he wouldn't catch it from me. And then you lied. You described fatigue, but you'd been nauseous, feverish, and much more. I've never been a good liar. If I told you too much, you'd know that someone was changing my bandages, that I needed money to feed 2 mouths, so I talked as little as I could. Oh, of course you did. In medicine, dealing with people is more difficult than all the test tubes and measured doses. Nothing to hide now. Sure, I led the boy through a hidden passage away from the slaughterhouse. He's just a kid, doctor. It was hardship that brought him to the cannery. And just like that, Fat Vlad put him to work. Young or old, it doesn't matter to the Oglimskis. They send everyone to their factory. This might surprise you, but I'm on your side, despite the risk. I'm no hero, but I was taught to draw the line somewhere. I treat people like people, period. I've done what I could. So you believe the termitary's doors should be flung wide open now during the pandemic? They'll starve people to death in the termitary, and not just there either. While you were out, I overheard people in the hospital. Aren't you the tyrant who ordered a quarantine? Without the quarantine, the plague would devour your town in just a day or two. It's the plague I restrict, not people. Those are dangerous games you play, Doctor. I'm not the only one who doesn't like restrictions. Today, people endure, tomorrow too, but in the days that follow, they'll erupt. I told you, you can't humiliate a living being without suffering consequences, and this imprisonment humiliates the town a second time. You try to shame me as if the quarantine were some whim I had, if only we had another way. This won't end well, I tell you. Neither of us can tell the future, and Falat, I came to talk about your diagnosis. Drink this glass of water, please, before we continue. Ugh, take that away. I can't stand hearing the sloshing. Get it away, doctor. The decisive symptom has now been confirmed. This is enough to make the diagnosis. Lock diagnosis, Oop. Hello. I've checked the records. You've diagnosed all 3 of the oddities who didn't quickly die from the plague. You're a mental giant, a luminary. We still don't know if my diagnoses are correct. We awaited your verdict with bated breath. What next? The vaccine? Searching the town for more people with the same symptoms as today's 3? Only choose those with the perfectly clear diagnosis. Late stages, pronounced symptoms, or you'll make every mistake. Consider it done, and after that, how much culture should we take? What temperature should we heat it to? Reduce my prior instructions by 1.5 degrees. Don't add too much water. We need the culture medium, but follow the dilution charts. We've got it written down in the last 2 nights. We'll manage without supervision, I promise. Rest without fear that we'd ever disgrace you. So, Dr. Dankowski, sir, do you give us permission to proceed? Shall we start? If we don't vaccinate everyone tonight, there will be 300 deaths. 5 if we do, and my work has errors. This is so damn difficult every time. What's going on? I couldn't hear you. Do we begin or not? Go ahead. I will actually leave now. Get some rest before another day just as gruesome. Did I do it? Sorry, my son's I forgot to pause it. My son's asking me about dinner. Okay, what do I leave? Do I leave now? Go direct. Okay, so I diagnosed all of them correctly. The assistants are preparing today something I didn't get to read it. Okay. Hello? You've done all that you could, senor. Go on and rest. They wait for you at the Stillwater. Why are you in charge of deciding if I've done all I could? Your vaccine will be ready only on the morrow, and would it even free your heart from its torment? What else are you to do? I could do what I came here for. Get to Simon Kane at last. Oh my god, my kid. Where do I go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't see it. Hold on, I have to go clank this for a while. Oh, I can't do it again. That's good enough. Okay. Doctor, we're rotating, leaving, that is, abandoning our post. The reason being? Well, we didn't sign up for this. They've gone and armed themselves. Not petty thieves, no. These are proper, oh, what's the word, thugs. They shoot, Doctor. They stab. It's really unheard of around here, raising a knife against your fellow man, and we're unarmed. Are you asking me to arm you? No, we're not thugs. Your capital might be a vicious place, but this town used to be a living thing. We don't have murderers. We have an epidemic. They have side effects. Violence, dissolution of boundaries, desperation. I foresaw all of this. I'm afraid not, Doctor. We're volunteers. We took no oath. Fair enough. You took no oath, but you'll truly abandon the town to such a fate? Not letting thieves in and sick out, fine. Putting yourself in front of a bullet or a blade? Well, to say it again, that's a whole different beast. The fact you've brought us to this state is thought-provoking. Again, really unheard of. And on that note, as they say, we take our leave. Go wherever you like. This is certainly not a job for cowards. Oh. Oh, okay. No, cool. Yeah, just vanish.
I'd rather not hear it.
I must defend myself. Beep beep boop boop.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Closer. There he is. Hold it.
I'll fight you. Oh god. Hey!
Come over here.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, you.
What the fuck? Don't hurt me. Okay, you're...
He's out of ammo.
0.
Hold it.
Ow!
There he is.
He's throwing things at me.
The town dribbles.
Hey, you.
Boop
Come over
boop.
here.
No.
Come here. Where are you going? There he is. Come over here. Coward.
Tired
Hey.
of this
Stop it. Don't like you. Okay, I'm almost out of here. Oop.
Defended yourself, Doctor?
While apathy is high, time itself, the will to live in an amalgam slip through. Oh, hey. I got enough problems.
Hold it.
Hey. So if I kill people, it makes them angry. Or it makes my character not feel empathy or something. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
you.
Hey.
Just wait
Hey.
till next time. Got you.
What the? Stop!
Don't think. Don't think.
Trying to run. You're not letting me.